Hello everyone. Today's video is a graph paper drawing. I was asked not too long ago in the comments section if I ever draw while I'm not recording or not working on a book just for fun. And obviously I do. I draw quite a bit. And this happens to be my favorite type of drawing. Usually, if I am drawing something that doesn't have to do with work stuff, then I am drawing on graph paper. I love to draw on graph paper. I have done this ever since high school and in math class, and had graph paper by me. I would come up with different designs on my graph paper, and yeah. So I've been doing this for years, and it's still my favorite thing to do. I'm using Papermate Flare pens for this drawing, and mostly because they are pretty bold and yet still fine enough to be able to add extra details in this 1/4-inch graph paper. And they offer lots and lots of different colors, so I can make it as colorful or not colorful as I want to. And as I was drawing this, I was watching Dexter for like the millionth time. I swear, I think I know that whole series by heart. But I love it. I still love it. So, a lot of people, when they watch a series or watch TV shows, they won't watch it over and over again, but I do. I don't know why. It's just been something that I've always done. I don't know. I know one of my best friends, she says that she can only watch a television show once and then she's done with it, but I buy the DVDs and then I end up watching it over and over again. So I have the whole series of Dexter on DVD. Other series that I own are like Downton Abbey and Gilmore Girls and Breaking Bad, and yeah, but those are my main favorites, and I'm working up to getting the full series of Full House, and that's because Allison didn't grow up with Full House being on TV really at a time that she was able to watch it, and I showed her a couple episodes a few years ago and she loved it and she still likes it. So we're working on getting the full series of that, but that was on for a long time, so it's going to be a while before we get the full series on DVD because they can be kind of expensive. Yeah, so this one, I don't know if I told you how long it took me. It took me about 2 hours to draw all this. It's pretty, it was pretty detailed. And this isn't the only size graph paper that I have. I also have 1/8-inch graph papers and 1/2-inch paper. 1/4-inch paper is what I'm working on here, and this tends to be my favorite to work on. 1/8 inch is very, very small, but I can get a lot more detail into it. If you enjoy these graph paper drawings and want to see something done on an 1/8-inch graph paper, let me know and I'll see what I can do. But yeah, I only have small pages of that. I think it would be a short video, but I have like, I think my pages for that are like 5 by 7 or something like that. Because it's in a notebook that I have, and the notebook is pretty small. It's like a journal. And this is just the regular graph paper that I get at like Staples or Walmart or whatever. I'm actually going to be purchasing very shortly a larger larger pad of graph paper so that I can do these drawings on a larger scale, because like I said, I do a lot of this stuff off camera, like when I'm just relaxing in front of the television and not doing anything work related, then I'll pull out some graph paper and draw on it. So I thought a larger pad would be fun to create larger drawings with. So, and I know that Staples has them, but they're pretty expensive for what they are. I think it's like $18 for a I think it's 12 by 17 piece of graph paper, and it's like $17. It's crazy. But I think I'm just going to do it. So I've been thinking about it for about a year. Every time we go to Staples, we'll go to that aisle, and the last few times that we've done it, Allison has been like, why don't you just get it? You know you want it. And I don't know. I haven't done it, but I'm going to do it soon. I'm just blabbing along about graph paper. I'm sure you don't really care about that, but anyways. What's going on in my life? Absolutely nothing, really. I'm working on another book. It won't be out for a very long time. But my coloring book, for some reason, it is not available on Amazon right now, and I'm not sure what is going on with it. I asked my editor about it, and there was an issue going on with Amazon, on Amazon's end, that wasn't allowing them to upload the book for some reason. So we are currently trying to figure that out, but as soon as it's available, I will let you know. It actually has a cover now, and so I'm going to insert a picture of that at the end of this video, just so that you guys can see the cover of it. I'm pretty excited about that. There's over 100 pages of coloring of my different designs and things that I created, and yeah, I think you guys will really like really like coloring in it, and I've been asked several times to create a coloring book, so yeah, my editor asked me if I would want to do it, and I said absolutely, and so I got 100 pieces done and together, ready to be scanned and created into a book, and it's going to be available very soon. You can see the spot of it on Amazon. It's just not available yet, but it will be soon, as soon as they figure out the issue. I love the cover, though. They did a really good job with the cover. It looks really pretty. I didn't color the cover. I just drew the design, but they must have filled it in with like some type of design program or something, but it looks pretty. So this pattern that I'm drawing right now is going to be in a future book, the one that's not going to be out for quite a while, and I call it C's because it's created basically by all letter C's, forwards and backwards, and I really like this design. This design was inspired by my desktop. I have a lap desk that has this pattern on the top of it that I got from Walmart quite a while ago, and I loved the design, and it took me a while to figure out how to create it, but once I did, now I like drawing it. Pretty much any chance I get, I'll be drawing this design. But yeah, so it's almost done here. I think there's one more pattern after this, one more quickie pattern, and this pattern, it doesn't even take very long to create. Maybe this whole section here took maybe 5 minutes to draw, which is fun. I mean, you take up a large area and it doesn't take very long. And then this pattern is another pattern that I created, and I can't remember what I called it because I probably didn't name this one. Allison names most of my patterns because I can't think of tons of names. So I have Allison name half of my, or more than half of my patterns. She'll think of a name for me. What she does is she combines a couple of words to figure out the name. Anyways, here is the finished design. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think, and I'll see you again very soon.